Now let's look at the bridge to this tune. The second 8 bars are just like the first, only you stay on the F. And now when we go to the bridge, like, that's the same as the very first chord we started. It's just slid up a half step. Now we're going to go to a B dominant. This is a B7 sus, it's called. If you know like a bar chord, like an A chord, sometimes you'll see this chord referred to as an A with a B in the bass. If I want to put this in the bass, I have to re-finger this like. So I've got the B on the 6th string, the A on the 4th string with my pinky, in the I've got a C sharp or D flat with the 3rd string with my 2nd finger, and my 1st finger's on the 5th fret 2nd string, which is an E. Once you get that down, you can start going like. So you can see, like, you can create all sorts of interesting rhythms, and you can create excitement and tension in something. So we started down here at this F sharp major 7, like. This is the next chord, which is a F sharp minor or a G flat minor. We could play it like this, like we did that G minor, just a half step down. But if I want to put this, you can reach over. You can do that, but this is just on the top 4 strings. So I've got a bar here on 4 strings, the top 4 strings on the 2nd fret, and I've got my pinky on the 4th fret. I'm going to take this chord like. And I'm just going to use this voicing. So after I go like. You can use this on the 5th string. You can go all the way across. So there's a lot of different things you can do. And I could go like. There's the G minor. And there's up to the B flat. There's my A minor. C. You should know this voicing of a C7 right here on the and again I can substitute this diminished chord that we were doing earlier, that voicing. So those are chords voicings that are really important to have down. You're going to use them thousands of times, so it's not like you're going to only play this chord in this one spot in this one song. Let's look at maybe like a different voicing for this F major. Here's an F major on the 3rd fret. I've got a bar with my 3rd finger at the 5th fret on the top 3 strings, and then this one's got the F note on the 3rd fret. I converted it. Then what I did, this dropped down to just the top 2 strings, and I put this in here. That's my G dominant. That's a G13. let's take a look at this. I could go like, here's my G13. Here's the G minor. That's a C dominant. Let's see. I'm trying to. G dominant, G minor, and that's that G minor 9 voicing that we used in the bridge. That's a diminished chord. It's another voicing of this on the top 4 strings. So it's got like these 2 fingers, that's on the 3rd fret, pinky, and the 3rd finger, skip a string on the 3rd fret. Now these 2 are going to be on the 2nd fret, 2nd string, and the 4th string, just top 4 strings. That's a diminished chord. So here's the sound of this progression, or this voicing. So that was my F, and if I wanted to do this voicing on the top top strings, I could go like. That's the same as our 2nd chord here. So like, when I say the same, I'm talking about the fingerings. It's not the same chord. Here's the F major. Here's the G13. Here's the G minor, and that's a diminished chord that we're substituting for that G flat 7. The G flat 7 is really a tritone substitution for a C7. So as you learn more about progressions, it gets a little convoluted, but the good news is that there are fewer chords than you might imagine, but they're substituted for one another, and it's where they occur in a progression. So you've got like not nearly, you see chord books that say 10,000 chords for the guitar. All you really need is about 25 of each flavor, meaning minor, dominant, and major, and you'll have more chords than you'll know what to do with. Anyway, so we started out F major. Our intro that we were doing. Here's the F major up at the 8th fret, top 4 strings. These are all different voicings of an F major around the 8th fret. There's an F major 9. There's going to be some examples of this, and there's a PDF file in recommended resources that has some of these voicings. You're going to have to transpose them. The major chords are in the key of C. So you'll see these voicings down around here like this in the key of C. You just have to move them up to the F, to where the F would be on the 8th fret rather than the 3rd fret with this, with the root. Okay, so there's examples of some voice leanings. I'm going to keep this file short, or as short as possible, I guess. Thank you very much, and work with that. And again, keep focusing on your rhythm. Once you pick a few of these chords, then just work on the rhythm, man, until you have the rhythm, until you can play an infectious kind of rhythm and that's what the bossa nova thing is all about.